like, okay, action. And the reason why I say action is because it's so hilarious what sometimes people say it's cheaper to keep her. And I do think, and a lot of times it is cheaper to keep her. But in this case, with the attitude that this woman delivered, it probably was cheaper to get away. The gentleman is $100,000 in the rears. No, that's wrong. I'm sorry. He's close to $70,000 in the rears in child support. For people that don't know what rears mean, that means that people who have not been paying their child support, and that's back child support. So they call it the rears. Some people say back child support. But the kid's about to graduate college, and she want him to turn around and help pay $100,000 in college tuition. In addition, she had received monies from the family trust, but because it came from the father's trust and not the father of the children, she's not too thrilled and happy about that. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and play the clip, and then let's get your opinion about everything right now. So, let's share a screen. Let's blow this up and let's go.
Made certain allegations with pictures attached, pictures of a truck, a boat, etc., pictures of you.
Why would he submit that? That has nothing to do with child support.
Well, besides, I'm about to be on 70% disability from the VA. So it's going to be even harder for me to make payments.
The money's coming from your dad, not you. And you have two children that we had together. So you're responsible for their child support. I've paid for them since they were 4 and 7. So you owe that money.
But we also said that we would take care of college. So you want me to pay both amounts, $100,000 plus the $70,000 arrearage, right?
That's your dad. He has an investment fund that he started when they were born.
It's the family, whoever the money comes from. It's a trust.
Dad, and you're responsible for raising your children and paying for it.
So bottom line is, you're saying that, yes, you want to pocket the full amount of the arrearages for yourself, and on top of that, have my family pay for full amount of college. Is that what you're saying?
Have you had an opportunity to review the financial activity report offered as admitted as State's Exhibit 1?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And if I can direct you to page 7, Ms. Andrus.
Okay.
The date April 30th, 2023 indicates a child support balance of $62,236.64. Is that correct?
Yes.
And a medical support balance as of the same date for $9,575.07.
Yes.
Are you asking the court to confirm and enter judgment on these arrearages and the accrued interest?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Have you received any direct payments that are not reflected on this financial activity report?
No, I have not.
So Mr. Mitchum has not made any direct payments to you?
No.
Do you have concerns with Mr. Mitchum knowing your current address and contact information?
I'd rather it not be on the paperwork, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. Does he currently know where you live?
I do not. That's what I've been asking for.
Sir, remember, please wait a moment.
I thought she asked me a question.
I'm sorry. No. Right now, Ms. Andrus is the witness. She'll let you know when you're the witness. You will be a witness soon.
My apologies.
That's okay. No problem.
Ms. Andrus, does he currently know, Mr. Mitchum currently know where you reside?
I don't think so, because we moved over a year ago.
Okay. Does he have, how old are your children?
16 and 19.
Okay. And does he have court-ordered possession and access of your 16-year-old?
He has supervised visitation.
Does he exercise that visitation?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
My son works, and so it's just, they live in Kingwood. We live here. It's a lot of back and forth. And then he's got to get somebody to pick him up, and his parents are getting older and stuff. So.
Okay. Are you asking that the court order a non-disclosure of your contact information?
Yes, please.
Okay. And regarding the child support judgment, are you asking the court to order a payout on that from Mr. Mitchum at $500 per month beginning June 1st, 2023?
Yes.
And regarding the medical support judgment, are you asking the court order a payout of $100 per month from Mr. Mitchum beginning June 1st, 2023?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. I have nothing further for this witness, Your Honor.
Do you know if there was a prior non-disclosure?
You look, Judge.
Doesn't appear so. As recently as 2018, the address was in the order.
Ms. Andrus, may I
Yeah.
ask Ms. Andrus, has anything happened since the last order was entered in this case?
Other than
Yes.
I've moved houses. I don't live
Okay.
in the old house anymore.
And ma'am, are you aware that Mr. Mitchum filed a pro se answer in this case
No,
with many attachments?
no, I wasn't aware of that. I didn't receive anything.
Okay. And he has made certain allegations with pictures attached, pictures of a truck, a boat, etc., pictures of you.
Why would he submit that? That has nothing to do with child support.
Are you unaware of that filing?
And the AG's hasn't sent her
Yeah,
a copy yet?
I'm unaware. I haven't received anything. The only thing I was papers, but it was from the OAG's office.
Okay.
It looked like this. This is what I picked up. I had to go pick it up in Bakeliff. But other than that, I haven't gotten anything else.
Ms. Andrews, if you had been aware of pictures submitted to the court from Mr. Mitchum, would that give you any safety concerns regarding Mr. Mitchum knowing your current address?
I don't know. I mean, what did he submit and what did he submit it for? I mean, what was the whole reason for that?
I would have to ask him, Ms. Andrus.
Okay.
I'm just asking you if you have knowledge now that Mr. Mitchum has done that. Would that give you, cause you to have safety concerns regarding Mr. Mitchum knowing where you reside?
Yes, he doesn't need to know where I live.
Okay, Ms. Andrus and Mr. Mitchum, I do want you both to know there's a presumption in the family code that information be in your court order. And so you need to rebut that presumption for me to order otherwise, or have an agreement for me to order otherwise.
Does the
And I want to
presumption,
remind Mr. Fethern that as well.
Ms.
What's the-
Andrus, if
Yeah.
Mr. Mitchum has taken pictures of you or a boat or your son, a truck, were those pictures taken with your knowledge or consent?
No, he probably got them off Facebook from my son's page. I don't know.
So you can't give the court any other safety concerns that you might have?
I mean, no. I mean, he sees my kids' pages, and so I mean, no. I just would rather him not know my address.
Okay. And as the judge explained, there is a presumption
That's
that
fine.
your address will be in the order.
That's whatever. That's fine.
Okay. I have nothing further for this witness, Your Honor.
Okay, you may call your next witness.
Mr. Mitchum, please
Yes,
state
ma'am.
your name.
Matthew Mitchell? Excuse me, Matthew Mitchell.
And have you reviewed a financial activity report from the Office of the Attorney General?
First time I saw that one.
You were served with papers in this matter, correct?
No, ma'am.
You previously signed a reset in this matter and you filed a pro se original answer. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So you hadn't reviewed the pleadings in this matter before you filed that pro se original answer?
I don't know how to get the pleadings.
Well, you e-filed your answer with the court, with the district
Yes.
clerk's office.
Yes.
Okay. You've never had reason to look at your financial activity report regarding your payments of child support?
I did not know it was out there. It was just, as all I knew, the OAG had that, and I
Do we need to pause the hearing so that he can be provided the pleadings and she
It
can be provided his
appears-
answer?
it
Because I
appears
feel like
so,
we're
Your
having a
Honor.
hearing, but no one actually has notice of anything.
I will agree that those are my past due. That looks about right. I do know that I have arrears.
Let's take a recess, Your Honor, and I'll provide these documents to these folks.
Okay, I'm pausing the record.
And I had showed you the financial activity report as of 5/19/2023. You said you hadn't seen it, but you've received it since we were in court last, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you've reviewed it?
No, ma'am.
You didn't review it?
No, rebuke it. I do not rebuke it. I did review
Did you
it.
review it? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you see on page 7, April 30th, 2023, the balance of your child support arrearage is $62,236.64, correct?
If that's what it says, yes, ma'am. I don't disagree.
And April 30th, your medical support arrearage balance is $9,575.07.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you understand the state is asking the court to confirm and enter judgment on these arrearages with the accrued interest. You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you? What is your position in that regard?
I don't deny it.
Okay. I'll pass a witness, Your Honor, and request that the court confirm arrearages in this matter.
Okay, Ms. Andrus and Mr. Mitchum, the state doesn't represent either of you. Ms. Andrus, I'll start with you. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Mitchum, is there anything else you'd like to say?
I would like to ask a question, ma'am,
To who?
to Miss Andrus.
Okay, you may ask questions to Ms. Andrus.
I'd like to also make a statement. Her report to you says that I said I did not make any direct payments to her. Well, I did not. That is correct. I did not. Her wording was off. But the real question of this whole matter is Miss Andrus, are you stating that you would like for me to pay past due child support plus the full cost of college tuition? Is that what you're saying you would like for us to do?
Objection, Your Honor, relevance.
I mean, the college is $100,000. It's what it's going to be. And whatever money I get, I'm trying to give to Middleton on a monthly basis. And there's no way I'm ever going to get ahead if we can't come to agreement and say, look, yeah, it's getting out of hand. Yes, you're paying 15, you, your family, whoever is paying $15,000 a semester. Yes,
Objection, Your Honor,
ma'am, I'm just asking for
relevance.
some reasoning and
I'm going to give him a little bit of leeway on this, but not too
Sure.
much, sir.
that's all I'm asking is like, can you please agree to me getting credit for helping us, the family, whoever, helping Middleton pay for the entire cost, and Hamilton too, of tuition? And could you please just consider giving me credit for what's the past due arrearages are? You're not paying anything for college.
Sir, if it's
That's
a question,
okay.
you have to stop your question so she can answer it.
Yes, ma'am.
The money's coming from your dad, not you. You have 2 children that we had together, so you're responsible for their child support. I've paid for them since they were 4 and 7, so you owe that money.
But we also said that we would take care of college. So you want me to
So
pay
there's
both amounts, $100,000 plus the $70,000 arrearage, right?
no we, that's your dad. He has an investment fund that he started when they were born.
It's the family, whoever the money comes from. It's a
But that's
trust out.
dad, and you're responsible for
Okay.
raising your children and paying for
So bottom line is, you're saying that, yes, you want to pocket the full amount of the arrearages for yourself, and on top of that, have my family pay for full amount of college. Is that what you're saying?
the money that you pay is for
That's
child
not the question, ma'am.
support,
Sir,
not college. So
That's-
yes, I would like that money back for child support because I've raised these 2 pretty much by myself. So,
That's not true either.
well, you owe that child support.
Okay. There's a special place. Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
Objection, Your Honor, argumentative.
Not being argumentative. That's sad. That's all.
okay. Sir, is there
And
anything
greedy.
else you'd like to say?
Besides, that's just a very greedy lady. No, ma'am. That's it.
That is argumentative, sir. Is there anything you'd like to say that's not argumentative about the issues before me?
No, ma'am. Thank you for having me on today. May I also ask the court a question?
I'm not here to answer questions. I'm here to listen to evidence and make a ruling in the case.
Yes, ma'am. We haven't been updated for any of the children's activities, nothing. I mean, she even intentionally forgot to tell us about Middleton's graduation, didn't tell us anything about it. So we missed all of that. We're not aware of any of the children's activities at all.
Okay.
The balance.
That's about
The way that she's sitting there, I believe this guy. I believe this guy that she probably didn't tell him, because she's sitting there with a bold face saying, oh, the money that you got from his father don't count when you took the money. So if it comes from the family, it should count, right? This is my opinion. So you are not even telling a man when his own child graduates, but then you turn around and say you want money from me. No way. But let's carry on.
be on 70% disability from the VA. So it's going to be even harder for me to make payments.
Okay.
That's
Okay. And when is your youngest son emancipating or graduating from high school?
That would have been 2022, and they did know about it. They chose not
No,
to.
no, no, ma'am, I'm not asking that. I'm asking the youngest one that he's still paying child support on. When is that child graduating? I'm not getting into whether he knows or not. I'm trying to determine what payouts are going to be. I'm sorry?
2025.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
In light of, does anyone have anything else they'd like to say before I make my ruling?
No, ma'am.
Okay, well, in light of the testimony that was presented before me today, I'm gonna confirm the child support arrears and order judgments against Mr. Mitchum in the amounts per the AG's child support record. That is basically a child support judgment of $62,236.64 against Mr. Mitchum. That judgment will accrue interest per the Texas Family Code. I'm going to order a payout of $400 a month towards that judgment beginning June 1st, 2023 by Mr. Mitchum. I'm also going to order a medical support judgment in the amount of $9,575.07 as of April 30th, 2023. Going to order as a judgment in that amount against Mr. Mitchum and order that he pay that back at a rate of $75 each month beginning June 1st of 2023. The AG's office is going to draft an order based on my ruling today, and they'll be sending it to you all through DocuSign to review and sign off on.
If you would like for me to do more of these style videos, let me know, these courtroom videos, because family court is a beast. And one thing about family court that you notice that there's no jury, right? Everything is solely up to like a solicitor and to the judge itself. So for most men, they're at the mercy of the court. So nevertheless, this is Antonio with Team Tiggio. Please like, comment, subscribe, as we'll be coming to you more videos in the future. And once again, we will see you next time.